Okay, let me see. Do blind people blink? Duh. Blinking has nothing to do with seeing. Blinking is about re-moisturizing your eyes, if I'm not mistaken, so your eyes don't dry out. That's a comfort thing at that point, right?
Do you, if you broke your arm, do you still have an arm?
That was a terrible answer to that question. What? What she should have said was, if you broke your arm, does your arm still itch? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I seen something about blind people. So blind, it come to find out blind people ain't, at least for the most part, isn't like just like you only see black. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like your vision is just so blurred to the point to where it's like you can't make out anything in front of you. You can probably only make out like rough shapes and shit. Like I think that's what just showing my expertise
Hi,
on
I'm Rick.
blindness.
Hey, I am Julian.
I am blind and visually impaired, so sometimes I'm completely in the dark, sometimes I can see a little bit.
And I'm here to answer some commonly Googled questions about blindness. I've certainly heard the gamut.
Do blind people dream? I mean, what the fuck was you dreaming about? See, the sounds, obviously you would have sound in your dream, but like visually, like I said, if it's like you the type of blind where it's a bunch of shapes and shit like that, but you can't just be like dreaming about like specific. God damn, drive, please. I hope not. Have better hearing, probably eyes look different. I think sometimes, and then dilate.
What have questions all throughout my life, so
Have you flash
Yes,
lightning?
I'd say we dream. I went blind 2 years ago, so I still dream in full color and audio. Since I lost my vision, I dream as though I can see, but I'm getting around with a cane. And they've definitely become more audio.
yes, we absolutely do. The stuff that's in my dreams is based on what I have experienced or sensed in life. Most people who are blind have some level of, at the very least, even light perception. In my case, because I have
You
some
see.
vision, there is some visual component to my dreams. I don't feel like I see extra in my dreams versus what I see when I'm awake, but it just doesn't matter. The lack of vision in my dream doesn't get in the way of doing anything.
I don't think they understand what we're trying to ask y'all. My nigga, for instance, the last dream that I had, let me think, like a vivid dream that I had was like, uh, I had a dream of like me going on a road trip and shit like that, and I kept getting lost. But like, you know what I'm saying, trees and shit like that, and I had to park the car, hop out, and it was like a bunch of like black people outside barbecuing and shit like that. It was really weird. But like, you have dreams like that, you know what I'm saying? Not nigga, no, we not asking you, nigga, if you when you're asleep are you just blank going to sleep and waking up. Like, no, we understand that you might be hearing shit in your sleep like everybody else.
In my dreams, the people have become more shadows.
That's what we want to know.
And the people that I think about or dream about are more about what they make me feel like, or what they smell like, or what they sound like.
My favorite dreams are the dreams where I'm flying.
How do you even understand the concept of flying? Cause he did that. Like, what? How do you know? How do you know that's what flying is? I'm playing.
Do you, if
Yeah, that's a stupid ass question. I can't even lie. That's like saying, like, if you deaf, do you still need to clean your ears out?
you broke your arm, do you still have an arm?
That doesn't apply.
Answer is yes, we still blink. That has to do with the autonomic system. As far as I know,
The who the what?
yes, we still blink. That has to do with the autonomic.
Nigga, the what? Bro, this is so bright. Autonomic system. Oh shit, system. The autonomic nervous system is a part of peripheral nervous system that controls involuntary physiological processes such as blood pressure, heart rate, respiration, digestion, and sexual arousal. It's always working even when you're not awake, and it's essential for life. Okay, so this is like the shit that controls like for instance, when you the Well, I guess I should have knew that when I heard the word auto. But like, so for instance, like watching a scary movie, right? And your heart start pounding when the shit start, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's the heart rate increase. Or um like when you fucking got saliva in your mouth and you automatically swallow your saliva, I think. Or like just shit like that. Like the shit that you don't even think about that your body will start doing in reaction to things that's going on. I'm saying that shit like I actually know. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
As far as I know, for people that have fake eyes, they still blink. So yes, I think blind people blink.
Yes, I do. I do have friends also that are totally blind, and I believe they blink as well, even if you don't perceive any
Nigga, you don't know. No, I'm
light or
playing.
anything through your eyes. As long as they're there and your eyelashes and things are there, you're gonna blink.
That's probably some.
I would say blindness is like seeing the back of your head. It's nothing. It is darkness, but it's more of a lack of vision. I don't see black, I see nothing. Some people that are blind do see actual.
What does that mean though? I don't see blackness, which is crazy, by the way. Come on, play. But I don't see nothing. Like, what does that mean? You feel me? Like, imagine seeing nothing. Cause that, like, in my head, I'm thinking like being in a desert and you just staring out into straight nothingness. Is it like that? Cause like, all right, so like when it's light outside, are you just like you just seeing like bright? You feel me? Just a bright blur. You feel me, of whatever outside may be color wise. So like I said, if you are in the desert in the daytime, is it just bright blue with a little bit of orangishness for the sand? Or is it like, or I guess tan? You know what I'm saying? Like a bluish, tannish blur of nothing? Or, because what does the nothingness really mean? You feel me?
Black or dots, or sometimes with me, my vision looks like a broken static television. But my
Did she do her own makeup?
blindness changes by the day, which is why I'm also visually impaired.
I know I do because again, I do have some vision. So for me, black is like night. There's no light. There's nothing that can be seen. So it's just total darkness.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, that's the scariest shit. I'm not like the one sense I think the majority of people, like 90-something% of people, will come to agreement on that you do not want to lose your eyesight. Cause like we rely so much on sight for everything, all the way down to what we choose to eat, to what we choose to drink. Like if I'm picking up a cup, I'm about to drink out of it, I'm gone. You feel me? Looking at motherfucker, see if there's anything floating in it. These niggas just gotta pick it up and drink. Who you wanna be with? You feel me? Like, cause like, you feel me? Like, we rely on eyesight for like everything, my nigga. For where we want to be, for what we are, like everything is dependent on your eyesight. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy.
Yes. Yes, we cry. We're normal people. We just can't see like every.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, nigga, do they fucking cry? Cry is just a response to like whatever.
Everybody else.
You get that.
We are humans like everybody else. We do have emotions, and yes,
Are you sure y'all have no, I'm playing.
we experience sadness, loss, pain. We cry.
I wanna
No,
know.
it doesn't help your hearing.
No, the answer is we do not have better hearing. Again, we are not Daredevil. We don't have.
That's exactly what I was trying to bring up. So they just lied and made that shit up. I feel like that's one of them things, like breakfast is the most important meal of the day, where it's just like a company just made that shit up to fit their thing, and then the world just started like believing it to be true. Like it started out small. You could probably pinpoint where it started from. Cause I've always believed like blind people got better smelling and hearing, just because it's like you can't rely on your eyesight the same way, so you can rely on your hearing more. You know what I'm saying? But I think they just better at reacting to what they hear than like a person who, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I seen a video the other day of like these blind soccer players, which is crazy. It was like a penalty kick 1-on-1 type shit, and like to like signal to the goalie and the nigga who kicking where the goal is. He tapped on the left side and then the right side of the goal to let him know like this is where it's at. He didn't even tap the top, but like this is where it's at type shit. And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like that type
have
of
this
shit.
ability to turn our ear and hear something from a mile away. What it is that
sucks.
we rely on our hearing more than if you are lacking in one sense, the brain is going to tap the other senses a little bit more to try to get that information.
Since I've lost my vision, I have gained the abilities to know which one of my family members is approaching me based on footstep. I can hear things on the other side of the house because I put an effort into it. So it's not that we get better hearing, it's that we have to focus and work on.
I guess that makes sense. So if you got like, let's say you live in a house of like 4 people, and the 4 people is a small child, maybe like a thin woman, a heavy set guy, and then like a medium sized person, like they footsteps will all sound completely different. Cause it's like who's walking, who's like, yeah, that's some shit that you'll probably get used to. That makes sense.
On our other senses.
We do not
But like, can you hear like an engine and be like, oh, that's the engine of a
have extra bionic supersonic hearing.
that
That's
sucks.
a myth. Blindness is not the characteristics that defines us. It's not our badge, our identification badge. You know what I mean? If all you see is blindness, then you're missing out on a whole lot.
Do I want to watch this? I don't want to. I'm not